Hi, I'm Lisa Campbell, and I'm running for the Georgia House of Representatives, aiming to be elected as the first woman to House District 35, representing our communities of Kennesaw and Ackworth. Today I want to take just a couple of minutes to share about our priority platform, protecting and investing in public schools. I grew up here in Cobb County, and I attended our top-notch public schools, including Mount Bethel, Dodgen, Mabry, and Lassiter. I also graduated from our public university, the University of Georgia, where average tuition was about $1,500 per year at the time I attended. I understand the profound opportunities afforded to students who experience well-funded, well-resourced, excellent public schools like I did here in our district. And as your representative, I will make it a top priority to protect and expand education to ensure that all students have equitable access to an excellent public school education. I come from a family of teachers. My mother was a public high school biology teacher, and my grandmother was a public school teacher at Powers Ferry Elementary, right here in Cobb County, for many years. And my two great-grandmothers were also public school teachers, some of the very first certified in Texas. So I have a deep respect for teachers, the important role they play in shaping our communities, and the rigorous, challenging job they are required to fulfill. This year, the Georgia legislature passed a fully funded public school budget. This is a positive outcome. However, this is only the third time since 2003 that we have fully funded our public schools. That's right, in the last 21 years, instead of shoring up our public schools, we've underfunded them to the tune of about $10 billion. And what that means is while our population has been expanding and our economy has been booming, we've been spending less, investing less in education. $10 billion could have helped us recruit and retain 17,000 additional teachers. Instead, we have a teacher shortage. It could have helped us expand curriculum, technology, and resources to an additional 90,000 students every year who are currently lacking adequate support. Georgia's funding for public education has been both inadequate and inequitable. And this failure to fund public education has us ranked 39th in the country, at the bottom. This is unacceptable, and it's not sustainable. If we want to continue to thrive as a community with a strong workforce, expanding economy, premium real estate values, and an overall great quality of life, I believe in Georgia's public schools, and as your next elected representative, I pledge to put public education at the top of our agenda with 4 key areas of focus. Number 1, work to end gerrymandering, especially at the local level, to ensure that our voices and votes matter in school board elections. Further, work to prevent school boards from silencing duly elected members to ensure that our representation is fair and just. Number 2, propose legislation to expand accountability of our school leaders, not diminish it, including improvements in financial oversight, communication, transparency, and best practices for inclusivity to ensure our resources are used to support our public school mission and our taxpayers, parents, and partners are well informed about the decision-making process and included in the work of educating our students. Number 3, champion fully funded public school budgets every year, not just once a decade, and seek new revenue streams and community alliances to expand investments in curriculum, professional development, teacher salaries, and technology. And number 4, enact legislation to reinvigorate a more inclusive vision for our public schools as the cornerstone to our shared well-being and success, doing the hard work to build unity as an alternative to the current strategy of divisiveness. This will include expanding and protecting voting, creating legislation to protect all students, teachers, staff, and communities from discrimination, promoting civics and accurate teaching of history, science, and trusting our teachers to teach our students the cognitive skills they need to thrive in the future, and further increase our community resilience and shared democracy. If you too believe in putting public education at the center for our kids and our communities, join our team. Visit lisaforgeorgia.com to learn more. We can improve on our great public school system if we work together, and we need your help to knock on doors, make calls, and get out the vote for Lisa Campbell on May 24th and create a better Georgia, better public schools for all.